Hello everyone, welcome back to Knowledgeification. Today we are doing Scratch 3.0, the web app. Today we're gonna try something new and see if it works out. So I'm thrilled to guide you through creating amazing projects in Scratch. Whether you're a beginner or already familiar with Scratch, this tutorial will help you unleash your creativity and make something awesome. Now let's create an account. I've already created my account, so I'll just log into it. Just a sec. Now I have signed into my account, and now let's go and create a project. So in this web over here you can see a create option, so you click that and you get a new project to work on. So this is going to be a dashboard. You can edit whatever you want over here. So over here you can see this is your sprite. This sprite comes in default, so you can edit. So here's where your sprite is. You can edit its name. Let's say I'll name it Jack. Let's say I give the cat's name Jack. So here it's X position, Y position. You can always wiggle around with it. The center would obviously be 0 0 for X and Y coordinates each. So that's the center. You can change its size, its direction, and you can make it hide, show, and all that things. Here you can add a sprite by choosing a sprite from the sprite gallery here. So you get a lot of sprites over here, so you can choose whatever you want. Or if you don't have the sprite you want, you can always paint a sprite. So let's just say I want a rectangle, so this is the sprite I want. So you can always do that. You can ask this Scratch to pick a random one for you, so it picked me this sprite. And you can upload sprites from your gallery. So here this is the background or the stage, so you can always change the background. You can upload a background. You have so many different backgrounds to use, so you can always change the background. Let's say I want a surprise background, so it gave me a tree. And now this is where you put in a code for the sprite. Let's say I want it to move 10 steps, so it moves 10 steps. So you need to add this block at the start of every single code because this is very important. So without this your animation wouldn't even start. So if I say when green flag clicked, move 10 steps, it's going to move 10 steps every time I click a green flag. So you can use various different blocks to animate your person or sprite. If you're not happy with the web app, you can always go to scratch.com and download the Scratch for your desktop app. But over there you won't be able to share your project or anything, but I'd always recommend the web app. Let's start off with making a simple project on Scratch. Let me just remove everything over here. So let's say I want to make a project where let's say the basic clicking project, everybody's been making it. So we just take a surprise character. Okay, this isn't a good one. Just randomly choose a ball. Okay, I'll choose a baseball. So this baseball should be going to random positions, and every time I click it, it should go to a different random position. So as I told, we all start with the when green flag clicked position. I mean block. Next, we go to the motions tab where motions tab tells you where about the movement of the object. So I'll be clicking when go to random position, but I want it to always start at 0x and 0y. Now it's in the center of the canvas over here. So now I want it to go to random position, and I want it to wait until so it needs to wait until the mouse pointer is touching it. So let's see how that goes. So the project stopped. We want it to go on continuously, so we go to control and we choose the forever block. So we put all our code in the forever block, and now we click the green flag. It always goes to a random position every time our mouse touches it. So that's your first project. Always remember to click the save button over here so that you wouldn't lose your project. Let's say, because it's very important, otherwise your project will go off and all your hard work is gone in a second. We need to actually put this at the top. Now it's always in the center, the start. So that's your first project made, and save. Now your first project is completely saved. Through Scratch you can create a whole lot of projects. That you can make games, you can make stories, you can make acts, you can make so many kinds. How about this time let's try to make a story. Making stories are very easy. So first we just need a character. Let's say I would want a let's choose this D. So this is a guy, and I would want to make him at a bench, somewhere at the bench, and he would meet his friend. Let's go to costumes tab. Okay, he doesn't have a different costume, so I'll just go with this one. So he came here. Well, it's a bit big, so I'll just change it to 50. Too small. Big 70 to good too. Yes, this is perfect. So he would come here to meet his friend, whatever her name is, Danny. Yeah. But we want her to be facing D side, so I'm just gonna have to flip her over. I'm gonna flip. Yeah. Now she's facing Danny's side. Now we just need to make them interact. Let's make it such that Danny comes and then she comes. So when green flag clicked, he would move 20 steps. So he would be somewhere over here. Okay, in the starting I want to go to that position. So 20 steps is too small. Let's make that a 60. And now let's try. Nope. I'll go with 150. I'll just give these coordinates. Just a sec. Okay. Now he's gonna move 150 steps. Let's see. Yes, that's perfect. Okay. Now we're gonna do the same thing to Danny. Let's give the code to Danny. Where the code go? Yeah, we got the code. We would want to change her position, so it should be somewhere around there. So let's change that. And now she's gonna move minus 150 steps because she's going towards the left. If you look at the graph, it would be. I'll show you a graph just a second. If you look at the graph, this part is y dash, and it's negative. So x dash, y dash. So if you're going down, it should be negative. If you're going left, it should be negative. So that's a little basic. Wait, I mean, yes. So now let's check the project. Yes, now they both have come. Now we want them to talk. So as soon as he reaches these many steps, we want him to say hello. Yeah, say hello for 1.5 seconds. That should do it. Yes, 1.5 seconds is perfect. And she'll say hello for 1.5 seconds too. So this is, we don't want them to say hello at the same time. So since D is going to say hello first, she's gonna have to wait. So we have to go to Controls tab. We're gonna put this block, which is the wait 1 seconds, but she has to wait for 1.5 seconds because D's speech over here is 1.5 seconds. And now she's gonna speak. So let's look how that goes. Hello, 1.5 seconds, and then she says hello. So that's perfect. That's pretty good. I'd wanna change the names. Let's make him Dan, and she would be Dan. That's good. Those names are good. Let's make him say, "Want to go out for coffee," or something like that. So we have to make him wait for 1.5 seconds because she'd be saying hello in that time. So 1.5 seconds. Let's make him say, instead of "want to go out for coffee," extend the conversation a bit. Maybe let's make it say, "How are you?" Can't forget that. "How are you?" for 1.5 seconds. And she would be saying, where the code go? Oh, the code never really does what you want it to. Now she should say the same thing. We'll just duplicate the block and make her say, "I am fine." Okay, this is perfect. Now so you can make this a story or something. You can extend it a longer. For now, I'm just gonna do it this much because it's gonna get boring if I continuously go on with the story and all that. Let me show you a cool feature in Scratch which I have really liked. At the bottom you see something called as the backpack. So when you click on the backpack, you get a backpack. So you can store code in it, or you can store sprites in it. So I say I like the sprite and I want to keep it, so I just add it to my backpack. Let's say that I'm going to use this code so many more times in the future, and I'm going to use it, and I'm going to put it in there. So I get the code in the backpack itself. So whenever I need to code it, instead of doing it all over again, I'm just gonna take it out here and put it there, and I get the code. See? So that's a cool feature in Scratch which they have given, and I'm really happy for it. I'm sorry for all the noise outside. It's because there's a lot of constructions going around here. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can share your project. So let's say now you're done with your project. Did I not delete this? Let's say you have completed your project. This is the project I have completed. Now I'm going to save it. Do not forget to do that once more. I'm going to give it a good title. Let's say Dan and Danny's Meetup. And I'm going to see the project page first and make sure it all looks good. Tell instructions. I'm just gonna type, it's just a story, and notes and credits. I don't have anybody to get credit to, and then I just click share. So I can share my project, and now everybody can see my project. They can comment, they can like, they can start it, views. You can do all that. So when you click over here, so this is all your projects you've made. You can do that. Unshare projects, share projects. My studios, like studio is like basically a group. Let's say, so you all know about a Discord server. It's something like that, but it's in Scratch, and where you share your projects through it. And trash, where all the videos you have deleted, or I mean all the projects you've deleted, they're all there. Yeah, you can check out your profile. You can edit your profile and all that here. So comment down below what my next project should be on, and then I'll see you there. Goodbye.